Here with the three Alice Cooper guitarists in Montreal, Ryan, Orianthi, and Tommy. First of all, you guys aren't a group as in a sense of, you sort of grew up going through the bars. How is it sort of coming together, three different people in this band?
Well, right off the bat, we're from all different continents. Right. I live in Sweden. Tommy comes from New York, which is its own continent, and or he's from Australia. Right. Now, we're all come together with a common bond. It's Alice Cooper, because he's the man, the myth, the legend. He's a classic rock hero, and we all have the opportunity to play guitar for him. So we're pretty lucky.
How do you decide who plays what parts? I mean, three. Most rock bands, one guitar, two guitars, but three.
We worked it out before we started this tour. We all sat down, and the greatest thing about this lineup is we all kind of know our roles. You know what I mean? And we all just gel really well together. And Ori and Ryan play most of the leads. You know what I mean? They go back and forth, and
I got your share.
I just throw in, and all of a sudden they go, "Yeah, go ahead, take that one."
We give you your one or two solos per show.
It's and I'm okay with that because
he's even plugged in.
No, it's not Izzy style. He's completely plugged in, and he's very loud.
Great.
Yeah,
he's rocking it out.
Let me talk about you for a second. You stepped away from the band for about 6 years.
Yeah.
Why did you step away, and why come back?
Well, in 2006, the last show that I played with Alice was we toured with Deep Purple. Right. So actually, the last song that I played as an Alice Cooper guitarist in 2006 was "Smoke on the Water" with Deep Purple. So that was I thought it was a good way to maybe take a break for a while to watch my kids grow up. I have a 7-year-old girl and a 9-year-old boy now that I've been lucky enough to watch them grow up, and I've gone through a lot of changes personally and professionally through those years. I've learned what it's like to tour in the trenches again, because I started playing in clubs, and through all the good things that happened with Alice and such, I was able to taste that world, and then I went back to playing in the trenches. Right. And now the timing just seemed right. Alice gave me a call. We hooked up. The band came to Sweden last summer, and I hooked up with Alice. I did an interview with him because I did my own TV show last year in Sweden, and we just hit it off. And I said, "Man, if you ever need a guitar player, give me a call. Tommy's great. Ori plays her ass off. It would be an honor to
How has the band changed since? I mean, it's been 6 years. I mean, musically, is it involved or?
I honestly think this is one of the most musical projects I've been in, not just with Alice Cooper, but this is one of the most musical projects I've ever been in, period. Because like Tommy was saying, we really broke down the parts of the songs, and we actually listened to the original recordings, and having that luxury of a third guitar player, whether it's myself playing the octave, or Ori playing the harmony, or Tommy just playing. If you look at us at a live show, you'll very rarely see us playing the same thing.
Right.
Same inversions, We're all playing different inversions.
Like different harmonies and stuff.
Now let me ask you, Orianthi, you're obviously a girl in a boy's world.
Yeah.
Is it hard to come in? Do people look down on you? Is it harder to win over the audience, or think, it's a girl, or how are fans accepting you?
I don't really think about it.
Okay.
That's the thing. I just play, try to do my best every night, and just rock out. Because once you start thinking about that, it takes you out of the show.
It does.
So,
It does. But have you met any roadblocks along the way, or anybody sort of?
Oh yeah, I get those looks all the time.
All the time.
Yeah.
We got our back though. If anyone ever
I can tell you for one, we were opening up for Iron Maiden on this leg of the tour, and the Iron Maiden fans come there, and at first I see that they're scrutinizing, like, who are these three guitar players, and then they're especially looking Ori's way, because Ori has some blistering solos, and she got her own guitar solo in the show. And after she does that guitar solo, you see about maybe 10,000 people converted. Into her #1 fan, and they are cheering it on. So Ori's very humble about it, but I'll say that she's kicking ass on this tour.
Yeah. You also left Alice for a little bit at the beginning of this year, and have come back because you were doing your own album and your own music. How's that going on? What can fans expect in terms of future releases?
Well, finishing up my album right now. Okay. So I went over to Nashville, started recording it with Dave Stewart, and
from the Eurythmics.
Yeah, so I had a blast.
So you got Alice Cooper, the Eurythmics, not bad.
Yeah, I'll be touring with him in the short break we have.
Okay.
So, yeah, for a bit.
As Orianthi, or as part of a sort of a Eurythmics kind of thing?
As a guest.
Okay.
So, yeah, so that should be fun. So finishing up my album real soon, and just taking my time with it this time around. So
Okay.
it'll be more like rock blues.
It'll be a rock blues album. Okay,
Yeah.
great. And you've obviously done albums in the past.
Yeah.
And you've worked with Keisha, and you've worked with a whole bunch of people. What can people expect from you outside of Alice?
Right now I'm working on this New Jersey and the Pussycats. I just put the New Jersey and the Pussycats band
I have
together.
a 9-year-old girl. She's going to be excited by that.
Yeah, it's actually, we're doing it right now, so. And I've just been like.
Just a CD or a whole movie?
A whole
together?
TV show, plus record, touring, and all that stuff, yeah. It's
Now,
gonna be
when
a
you-
weekly show.
When you mean you're doing it, are you just producing, or are you playing on it? You're
I'm actually
writing? And...
putting the whole thing together with my partner on it, this guy named John Goldwater.
Okay.
And right now, we just put the whole band together. We just came up with the single, we shot the video, and now we're just getting ready to put the whole concept of the television show together. So it'll be a weekly show.
That'll be
Yeah.
kind of cool.
Yeah.
So, cartoon or live action?
No, live. It's like the band will be the actors in the show. It'll be like a scripted show, like kind of like the Monkees meets Entourage, meets like Glee and Smash, but like more based on like loyalty and integrity. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I'll watch it.
Right?
I'll watch it.
Exactly.
I'll watch it. My little girl, she's
Yeah.
going to be ready for that now.
That's what I'm doing.
As a
Entourage for 9-year-olds.
Well, not without the sex. You know what I mean?
Hopefully not.
over the years, Alice, over the last decade, Alice has had a bunch of touring musicians, and then when he goes in the studio, he sort of uses different guys. Is there talk of you guys going into the studio with Alice anytime soon?
Well, that's always the hope. It's always, we did it back on the Eyes of Alice Cooper
Right,
album
you were on
and
there.
Dirty Diamonds, and we've got. I think that the lineup, it's a very strong lineup. We got Chuck Garrick on bass, Glenn Sobel on the drums. We have Jonathan Mover right now that's filling in for Glenn right now. And
How is Glenn doing? I know he's got a neck problem.
yeah, he's working through it, and he'll be back.
Yeah.
And he's just it's unfortunate when things like that happen because physically, to be a drummer in the Alice Cooper band is a beating. I mean, literally, no
Just
pun
being in
intended.
a road cruiser beating.
Right, because I run out there every night.
But it really does take. You don't get a break. With some bands you have a front man, that likes to speak between songs. We're experiencing that with Iron Maiden. Bruce Dickinson can sit between songs and
Yeah.
have a small little speech, and you get a break. But in the Alice Cooper show, Alice Cooper, the character, does not speak.
Right.
That's Alice, the guy, you can't shut him up when he's off stage.
And he's also really funny.
And musically, you've also got a box set coming out.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about that.
What is on the box set? And are we talking 10 CDs, or are we talking 5?
We're
What are we looking at?
talking a 4 CD
Okay.
set. It's going to have the first 3 of my solo records. In a way, collaborative solo bands, whatever you want to call it. Dad's Porno Mag, the 2 Roxy 77 records, the one I
Right.
just put out, plus another CD of unreleased stuff. So it's going to be 70 tracks in total.
Okay.
So that's a lot of music for
the fans.
for the value, and it fits in a nice box. So anyone that wants to find out more about that, just go to ryanroxie.com and
Check it out. Will it
check it
include
out.
the Casablanca stuff?
And Casablanca is another band that I play in Sweden that we just put out our debut album this couple months ago.
Right.
And
It's a
I'm
great
really
little album,
proud of
by the
that
way.
album.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I'm proud of it. I mean, like I said, I'm proud of all the musical projects that I got going on. But to be honest with you, the priority right now, and like I tell these guys when we're sitting there watching Maiden after we've played our show, I say, this is our summer 2012, and this is such a good, strong band, and we're really happy and really kind of blessed to be part of it.
Yeah, absolutely. Orianthi, you played with Michael Jackson. Musically, how was it playing with Michael? How different is it? Because Alice and Michael both put on a show.
Yeah, they're both incredible showmen.
Right.
Very different musically.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. the Beat It solo, Dirty Diana, they're definitely more rock. But this is a rock show.
Right.
Every single song is I say it's 24 instrumental songs I had to learn, guitar instrumentals, because there's so many different parts to them.
Right.
So having to learn them all in a week when I first started was pretty daunting.
It was pretty
My
daunting.
brain was kind of hurting, so...
Ori thought she was coming into this gig just to do a couple solos. And I was like, what? The whole set?
To the guitar player, so I figured I'd come out, do a solo. But no, it was...
But it is a different prep, because with Michael, you showed up, you did a couple of solos, and there was a whole bunch of
Yeah.
dancing around you. But with this one, with Alice, there's music all the way through.
Oh, yeah.
You never
Yeah.
stop.
Never stop.
And her and Alice have a really cool rapport together. He works off her a lot in the show.
Right.
Alice has a good way of working off of all of us. We all have our moments with Alice, and so it's kind of cool to watch them. Out of the corner of my eye, when I'm not busy flipping pics or spinning around, I look in the corner of my eye and see her and Alice having some cool moments together.
Yeah, it's really added a whole new dimension to the Cooper show. Now, this time out, you're out with Iron Maiden, just doing an opening set. How's that tour coming along?
The tour's been great. I mean, Maiden fans have been amazing, and like, I don't know, I just think it's been great. I don't know what else to say. Everything's been great. I mean, aside from losing Glenn, you know what I mean? That was the only setback, because then we had to relearn everything, and we haven't really had a day off, but Jonathan Moore's come in, he's just been amazing.
It's been absolutely amazing, huh?
Yeah, he's been great.
Learning everything that short period of time.
Yeah. Now,
Crazy.
You worked a little bit on the Welcome to My Nightmare 2 album. How is it being?
Well,
you did
a lot. They left me out of the press release. They forgot that I actually did like a lot.
But you know, listen, one of the big producers, having done The Wall and Destroyer, is Bob Ezrin. How is it working with Bob?
Me and Bob get along amazingly well. I still work with Bob on a lot of things right now. I just got a call.
Is he doing Josie and the Pussycats?
No, he's doing Deep Purple right now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and I just spoke to him yesterday, and me and Bob work on, he'll call me up, like when I was in Nashville, based in Nashville, we had a studio together, and now I have a studio in LA, and he has the studio in Nashville, so we keep on going back and forth. So I work with Bob all the time.
You know? How do you find the time to be out on tour with the different projects you're doing in the studio?
I have my rig with me, so if we need to do something, you know what I mean, we could put something together like really quick. Like last year when we did, what did we do, the Skype thing with Alice.
Yeah, that's right.
The Christmas song. We did the song like in 4 hours.
Over Skype.
Yeah. Chuck went downstairs, recorded the drums with Glenn, like live through the board. Then we went upstairs while they were doing that. We were doing the guitars in the hotel room. Alice came in, cut the vocals, and it was done in 4 hours.
It's not so bad.
Yeah.
Now, why for you get on the road? I mean, you have this stuff, you know, the studios, and you have all the Josie. Why get out on the road? What's exciting about the stage show for you?
Well, with me, I mean, I started as a performer, so, and then I
you had a big single in the 90s.
Yeah, and then I got back into producing and stuff like that because I was like kind of burnt. I was like, eh. And then when I did Welcome to My Nightmare, I was in the studio, I was playing guitar, bass, programming, keyboards, engineering.
That's not in the press release.
Yeah, exactly. Singing background. Anyway,
Tommy's making his own new press release right now.
Exactly. I figured I might as well let everybody know. But anyway, and then Alice just said to me, he's like, you want to play guitar? And I was like, and then Bob's like, he's not a guitar player, Alice, he's a songwriter. So then I was like, because actually I'm really a bass player, so I learned guitar, so I started doing that, and I've, like, the reason why I did, I was like, you know, I haven't been out playing on the road, and it was really fun. I talked to a couple of my friends. They were like, you're going to play schools out in front of 50,000 people? Are you an idiot? And I was like, you know what? Why not?
Yeah, I am an idiot.
And you know
Let's
what?
do
I got to tell you, I've been having the best time of my life because the first time I got up on stage with Cooper and we did like the show, I forgot what it was like to perform in front of people again, where I went, this is why I got into this when I was 14 years old. Right. I was like, this is why, you know? And it's just been great because everyone in the band is just, you know, we all play off of each other, and I just love it because I'll be in the corner of my eye, I'll be doing my thing, and I'll look over and I'll see this guy. And I'll see Hoyer like this, and I'll see Cooper like stabbing fucking Kyler, you know, and then you'll see Chuck, you know, doing this. And I'll just be going, man, this must look pretty funny and cool all together.
Well, that's great from the audience, you know. Fun. Everybody going, now, you're getting along with that, all three of you?
Oh, yeah.
No competition.
No.
I mean, this is a unique situation.
There's no competition with Orianthi playing guitar. I mean, come on. And this guy, let me tell you something. He's fucking playing great, Ryan Roxie.
He is.
He's playing his balls off.
Enough, more.
And no, Chuck's playing great, Glenn's playing great, Jonathan's playing great, and Cooper's singing fucking great. Yeah.
I think we're focused.
Were you a little rusty coming back in, though?
Well, in a sense, I was because I was so excited to start on this tour that I really did my homework. I probably did more homework coming around the second time than I did the first time.
Okay.
When, you know, the very first time in '96 when I got the gig, I was pretty excited about it, and you know, our first tour was like the Scorpions, and you know, I really prepared. I'd say I did it the same or not more because I knew that this was an opportunity that I wanted to. Prove not to myself, but to the people that have been supporting, you know, me the whole time I've been gone from Cooper. I mean, I said Alice Cooper fans are amongst the best in the world. Everyone can say that they have the best fans, but honestly, Alice Cooper fans, they support me with all the other projects I've been doing over the years. So I wanted to be good for them, you know, as well as myself.
Yeah, and Alice, I mean, you know, they've been around since what, 68 or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. People never. Where can people find more information about you online?
Orianthi.com.
Okay.
And Twitter and Facebook.
She's always on the Twitter. She's always on the Twitter.
Always on the Twitter.
Have you sent any Twitters right now during this interview?
No.
She might have. She might have, because she's really slick when she does it. You don't even know she's Twittering.
Yeah, Twitter all the time. Also, yeah, just on YouTube as well. We're posting lots of videos, random videos of us doing, you know, crazy
Random
things.
stuff?
Yeah, random stuff.
Have any of you started writing with Alice for a next album, or has that even been talked about yet?
Well, there's always talk about the next album, but right now I think the focus for this band is just continuing the chemistry that we have, and you know, if this continues the way it's going, with the way we're all playing off each other, it'd be crazy not to play together into the future. You know?
Yeah. No, I definitely
sounds. It really does sound great. I have
Thank
to
you.
say, I mean, I've seen so many different lineups, and this one is really sounding great. Now, after the Maiden tour, is it solo? Not a solo tour. Alice going out on his own, or is this it for now?
Well, there's over Europe for festivals and do a headline set, and we do a headline set in between some of these Iron Maiden dates.
Off nights and stuff.
But then look for us in the fall, especially around Canada again, to go with a new show.
Yeah. October, right?
I think that's when it kicks up around there in October for a whole new show.
Yeah.
Anything else we'd like to add?
I don't know, just keep on supporting us, because you know what? We like being employed.
It's a good feeling, right? It's a good feeling. Well, thank you. And
thanks so much, Mitch. Thanks for supporting
Yeah, Bisto Blanco.
Yeah.
Bisto Blanco.
That's right, I forgot to tell you, I just produced Chuck's Bisto Blanco too, so.
He'll tell you about that. Let's get Chuck down here. You guys can do your thing. Thanks, dude.
Yeah.